Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome to some Hoopa Suspect test laddering part 2. Thank you for all the comments on yesterday's video. It's a joy to read. What some of you think Hoopa should be banned, why it shouldn't, and a lot of the more comments that went into detail. Liked reading those as well. There are a ton of them though, so I'm not done. There's like 500 comments so far. But again, you can leave your opinions on if you think Hoopa should be banned or not. I do want to make one thing clear. Some people, I think, didn't know the difference between a check and a counter. A counter is a Pokemon that can switch into any moveset no matter what and effectively deal with the Pokemon, while a check is a Pokemon that can come in maybe after you fought her off something or on like a slow U-turn or a slow Volt Switch and be able to deal with that Pokemon after, but it can't switch into that Pokemon. That's the difference between a check and a counter. Some people were saying that Hoopa isn't broken because bug types counter it. Bug types are super effective against it, and you can definitely check it with Tornadus T's U-turn or Landorus's U-turn. But if you try and switch into a Banded Hyperspace Fury, it's Hyperspace Fury, right? I think that's the attack. I'm sorry, I'm tired. If you try switching into that with your Torn, it dies. If you try switching into a Life Orb Psychic or even Specs Hoopa's Dark Pulse, Landorus dies. So there's just a difference. I just want to make that clear. There's a difference between a check and a counter. So I think that I just wanted to make that clear. Anyway, we're going to be looking for a battle. This is an old team. I think it's ABRs. It says ABR OU. Okay, well, we're still kind of low on the ladder. Is this the account I used yesterday? Can't even tell. Where is it? Okay, it is the account I used yesterday, but I only played 5 battles. He has Mono Psychic. I actually noticed that. Wow, I'm proud of myself. I never noticed they have Mono Psychic. But why is his Mono Psychic so threatening? Oh, I know, because Wait, no, I just clicked Iron Head with Jirachi. Alright, we're leading off with Jirachi. As it leads off with Hypno. If this thing Thunder Waves me, I'm in trouble. I'm actually going to U-turn out into my Garchomp, get up my rocks, that way I break any potential random sashes, and then I can safely click Iron Head. Garchomp's only purpose... God, he tried to belly drum turn 1. Some people said they liked that I got multiple battles. That was interesting. I used to do that a lot during Strategic. Headbutt Rocky Helmet into the... into the Salad Berry. I used to do that a lot when I ladder for OLT. I could probably do that right now just because this game doesn't need my attention as much. Okay, well, see, look at his team is heat. Look at this. Look at this standard, and then he tries to hide the Linoon. My opponent's team is really cool. I like it. I'm gonna lead off with Torn just because it forces the Medicham to go for Fake Out, and then I can go out to Garchomp and then pivot from there. Torn actually just deals with the majority of his team anyway, as leads off with Medicham. Why the hell would I pivot into my Garchomp when I can just click Hurricane? I'm going to click Hurricane first on the Fake Out, and then I'm going to U-turn out into Garchomp, because what's most likely coming out is Heatran, so back to you. This man killed himself with Zen Headbutt. I didn't get Stealth Rock. On Psychic? There's nothing on Mono... Jirachi gets SR. That's your choice. And Metagross. And Bronzong. And Bronzor. That was his choice. I have Jirachi to revenge kill Jinx. Honestly, Gardevoir also just kills everything. I don't necessarily need this mon except it deals with his Gallade, but between U-turns plus priority, I don't think Gallade's too much of an issue. Plus I have Torn, so I'm just going to sack this thing to the Jinx's Ice Beam. I really hate this move. You also have Latios and Latios to defog. This is a poor choice. This is a poor man's Psychic team. Nah, I'm just joking, obviously. But I don't agree with which Psychic types he actually picked. I never use OU Pokemon. Why don't you play a lower tier then? I'm legitimately curious. So we hit him with the U-turn as he goes. He ran great. We pop its balloon as well. That's amazing. I want to save my Breloom Sash. I'm going to try and prevent him from getting up rocks. Okay, that's going to be physically impossible because I have to go Garchomp right here. That's like my best threat to immediately threaten him out. There's nothing to think about, man. Oh, there is. There is. I'm going to go for Earthquake right here. If Ferrothorn wants to come out, that's fine. If Drifloon wants to come out, that's fine. Unfortunately, I think he is going to get up rocks. However, we'll just exchange our own rocks. I can still check the Linoon as long as I keep Garchomp healthy, as long as I keep Garchomp healthy, I can check Linoon. Just with my rough skin plus Rocky Helmet. That's definitely physically defensive too. You saw, he just killed himself. You saw how much that Earthquake did? It did 23. So we're going to knock this guy out with the Iron Head. I'm sorry, by the way. I don't want to do it like this. It's just, it's pretty much like I want to progress on the ladder, but I also don't have the time to ladder beforehand. He goes for the knockoff. I'm not sure if he's Mega or not, but I'm going to hit him with a Play Rough because Play Rough hits everything. I don't want to go for Waterfall, even though I'll put him in KO range of Iron Head just because Jinx could come out. Does he try to freeze me? He doesn't succeed, though. So we're able to knock him out with Play Rough. This guy goes up to Medicham. Gardevoir, again, doesn't have any switch-ins, but I don't want to stay in. Okay, you know what? Forget Braylon's Focus Sash. I'm gonna Loom on the Ice Punch, and because I want the free switch into my Tornadus, so I'll just go right for Mach Punch right here, just to get off a bit of damage on his Medicham, lower the chances that I have to go for the Iron Head to flinch him, and what I can do just go out to Medicham. I don't think BP kills me from full. I don't think High Jump Kick. I don't think Zen Headbutt kills me from full, and I can just fire off a Hyper Voice. I do a Focus Blast, but I don't have to predict that, as he does go for Ice Punch. Doesn't freeze me, so we're able to knock out Medicham. Great. I decided to go out to this because it's a more offensive approach. It pretty much means Drifloon can't set up on me. He goes Jinx once again. Good play, as he has the Life of Energy Ball. Yo, this Jinx is putting in work, but at this point, I can just go out to Jirachi. Please forgive my Prejudice OU Pokemon are sucking. Well, you're not using any OU Pokemon, so I forgive you. And I can just, Iron Head flinch that guy. So hopefully we land this Focus Blast. As we do, it doesn't knock him out, however, but he chooses to go for Magma Storm. Ooh, interesting. What is the best course of action? Knockoff isn't going to knock you out. I don't want to go Garchomp because then Drifloon sets up. Alright. We'll go Torn and we'll just double knock, because double knock will be able to knock him out. Probably Hurricane will knock him out too, but I don't want to risk that missing, so Gothitelle ends up coming out, and we can just Iron Head flinch this thing a couple times. I mean, it can't do anything unless it Thunder Waves me or like Trick Scarf. I don't know. Even then, I'm not trapped. I can freely switch if I wanted to. He has to cuss that berry into Shadow Ball. That was pretty funny. But Double Knock should be able to knock this thing out. I don't mind getting poisoned, because if I knock something out, if I can knock Drifloon, or if I knock off Drifloon or Linoon, they can't like freely Belly Drum. So this guy chose not to get a Stealth Rock. I don't know what his Stealth Rocker was at all on this team. I really do not. And then I can just knock out Gardevoir with the Iron Head. Even if I don't knock it out, I have the priority in the back. So he goes Garchomp. What I do want to do is, I think, just U-turn out. He's offensive chump, I think. I'm going to U-turn out into Azumarill because I can take the incoming attack, or I thought I could anyway, as he ends up going for the Swords Dance, and I'm just going to go right for the Bandit Aqua Jet. I want to do as much damage as possible to him before I can go out to my Tornadus and hopefully hit a Hurricane, because that would be the play right there. So Gardevoir ends up coming out, and again, sorry, I don't mean to annoy you with this, but I do want a ladder, and I want to progress on the ladder, so that'd be a good game. So alright, so we beat that guy. Let's focus on this game. Do I have to hit Hurricane? Is that like the only way I can win? I think hitting Hurricane is the only way I can win. So I pray this hits, because otherwise I lose to this guy. I really don't want to. So thankfully we do hit the Hurricane, so Garchomp is going to go down. And the reason I save my own Garchomp is because when I knock off his Linoon as he belly drums, I go out to Garchomp and he kills himself, pretty much. So yeah, as you can see, he doesn't get the Citrus, and I literally go out into my my Garchomp right here, as he knocks himself out to Rough Skin plus Rocky Helmet. And at this point, I think I want to go out to my Jirachi and trick the Drifloon. That way it can't do anything funky, because then my Tornadus beats it 1v1. So we're going to trick it, that way it can't like sub up or do anything crazy. As he goes for Will-O-Wisp, but now he's locked into Will-O-Wisp. So we win by clicking Iron Head at this point, and he is just going to forfeit. So okay, nice. Alright, so let's get one battle now. Let's get one battle now. And this guy has a really cool team. Really offensive. Mega Heracross. I don't know if it's Mega Heracross or Mega Chomp. but it's also super weak to Gardevoir, which is why I'm leading off with it. Like, his Gardevoir answer is his Excadrill. That's his only Steel type. So I lead off with Gardevoir, and I pretty much just start killing his Mons. Like, that's how it's going to go. Between Breloom, Choice Band, and Azumarill, and my Garchomp, I'm not too worried about his Sand. I think his own Garchomp could be an issue if it's actually Mega Chomp into regular Heracross. Leads off with Rotom, which is what I expected. I guess I could have let off on my Breloom, but I want to keep its Sash intact, as I can just Mega Evolve and wear it for Hyper Voice. Like, he doesn't have a switching at all. 90. That's 90. That's 90 for 25. And look what he's going out into now. He doesn't have anything that can come out and revenge kill me. Like, reasonably well. I guess he's going to go Clef and maybe Thunder Wave. He goes Tyranitar, though. Not sure if this is Scarf or not. I can just go for Focus Blast. I guess I could risk it being Scarf. It's probably his Rocker. Anyway, I can risk it being Scarf. Do I have to? Do I want to? Let me think about this. Okay, the only reason I wanted Gardevoir on the team was also to weaken his Rotom, so that way my own Azumarill can, like, Aqua Jet through him, and also Jirachi can flinch some of the stuff to death. I'll just Hyper Voice, whatever. As he was Scarftar, however, with him being Scarftar, he doesn't knock me out, and I knock him out with Hyper Voice, so I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. That's good enough for me. And I can go out to Tornadus because Tornadus can reliably knock off the Rotom, and look at his switch into Tornadus. So we're going to fire off a Hurricane and pray we hit. As he goes Rotom right now. We do connect, nice. So Rotom is going to go down. Don't have to worry about that thing pain splitting. Don't have to worry about some random healing wish Clefable. As speaking of which, Clefable is going to come out, and I think I just want to U-turn out. I don't want to get Thunder Wave, so I'm not going to go directly into Jirachi. At this point, I feel like Azumarill is fine to go into. I'm Choice Banded. He does Thunder Wave me, however, he's not going to be able to beat me 1v1. Okay, that's not necessarily true. But I can hit him with Banded Play Roughs. I was thinking about going Garchomp and eat up rocks. But as you can see, as long as we like pull through, we're going to be winning. We win. So as long as we hit one more, we win. Again, his Resist to Fairy is his Excadrill. And this is going to take 10 million. So, yum. Yum, 10 million. So I can go out into my Garchomp now, and I can actually get on my rocks if I want to. I'm saving my Azumarill because it can just click Aqua Jet versus a few of his Mons. Life Orb Excadrill's Earthquake does not do enough to 2-hit KO me, especially from full. I already knew that, though. And he is going to go for the Swords Dance. However, what I can do if he does have Rapid Spin is just spam Stealth Rock. I mean, if he goes for Rapid Spin, he's going to kill himself anyway. So he can't really go for Rapid Spin right here. So he makes the, I guess, the best mid play and goes for Iron Head, just in case I wanted to switch out into like Breloom or something. As what I can do now is just go out to my Jirachi. Jirachi outspeeds his team. And he goes Garchomp. And I'm actually going to go for U-turn, even if it looks like a bad play, because I actually want to U-turn out just to see if he's defensive or not. Yeah, he's definitely defensive. Okay, so I can go out to Tornadus and go for Knockoff. As he goes for Earthquake. Actually, I can click Hurricane at this point. Yeah, because Hurricane 2 it KOs, and he doesn't have a switch into it. And yeah, we're gonna click it twice. Unfortunately, we missed, but he's just gonna Dragon Tail us out anyway. So that's the best he could do to me. Dragon Tails me out into Azumarill. I think I want to risk the Aqua Jet right here because then I can go out into my Jirachi and just click Iron Head. So, or more so my Breloom and click Mach Punch to finish him off. So we'll sack my Azumarill right here, and Breloom's still. Yeah, Breloom's fine. I can go for Mach Punch right here and finish him off. If he wants to go Heracross, then he weakens that for Jirachi. Yeah, so we'll just finish him off with the Mach Punch. If he goes Clef, I obviously knock it out with Bullet Seed. I also outspeed it. We already know that. If he goes Heracross. The safest play is maybe Rock Tomb. If he's sub Heracross. No, if he's sub, I can U-turn out with Jirachi anyway. No, I actually don't know. The best play is going for Rock Tomb just in case he's sub Heracross. And he is sub Heracross. Nice. So thankfully, we do connect with that, and what I can do is just go for multiple Rock Tombs as he's, I guess, going off a miss. Yeah, you know, if you're going to do that, I'll just Bullet Seed into Mach Punch then. You won't be able to take the next one. Like, he can't take Bullet Seed into Mach Punch. Even if he does 4 times resist it, he still won't be able to take it, see? And Mach Punch, if it doesn't finish him off, which it actually should, Yeah. So Bullet Seed into Mach Punch was pretty safe because 2 hits was all it needed, and then Mach Punch would have broken the sub. So that's going to be a good game because Clef is going to go down. So, good game, dude. Nice. Let us keep going. Ooh, this guy's team is scary. I say that because I don't have, like, counters to have his mods. Really not for Gardevoir, though, because he doesn't have a counter to this. I don't think there is a Gardevoir counter. There's checks. There's definitely checks. So what I can do is actually Focus Blast right off the bat. Okay, he has 3 switch-ins. Okay, I'm not going to say he doesn't have a counter. He has great switch-ins. He has Heatran, he has Skarmory, and he has Talonflame. I'm going to predict either the Skarmory or Heatran want to come out, as this guy decides that he's going to stay in and allow me to Focus Blast him. So I will take that then. I'll just go for Psyshock then and finish him off. It's not like I have a good switch into Raikou anyway. I could have let off with my Breloom, which I'll probably do next time. But I can always rock him Talonflame, which is why I want to save it. His rocker is Heatran, I believe. Actually, yeah, this is probably rocker, this is Spiker. I could say that because he does have Starmie as a spinner, so he probably does have both of them. But now Psyshock will be able to knock him out regardless of that Calm Mind. So, a little bit of an iffy play by my opponent, but I don't mind keeping my Gardevoir at 63% and him sacking that as he goes Skarmory. And, not that I have a really great switch, so I'm just going to go right for the HP Fire. I actually get a crit. Are you cussed up? I have no idea. But I get a crit. But now I can go out to Breloom because Breloom has the priority. It has to be cussed up. What the hell? I'll just go for Mach Punch. Or that's either cussed up or fully physically defensive. I mean, I don't mind Skarmory being gone. I wasn't cussed up. Okay, it was actually Rocky Helmet. So that's annoying. I broke my sash. I was confident that he was cussed up, and that didn't work out for me. However, I can go out to my Tornadus. On this, I am Assault Vest. I'll even be able to take an Analytic, Psyshock. I'm going to say that to 0, and I'll just hit him with a knockoff. I have to keep my Garchomp alive if I don't want to lose to his Talonflame. He goes Altaria, though. Best bet is just you turning out into my Jirachi. The good thing is, at this point, he doesn't have a switch-in to Azumarill, like a good switch in at all. It's kind of like playing Hida Fajita. So I go out to my Jirachi, and I'm gonna Iron Head no matter what he does. I don't care that he has literally 3 Pokemon that he can go out into. I'm going to Iron Head. He actually does have 3 Pokemon he can go out into. He ran Starmie and Talonflame all resist Iron Head, and I'm gonna go for my safest play anyway because I cannot risk this Altaria setting up on me. So, and with that, that Iron Head as Heatran is gonna come out. And safest play is going out to Garchomp. I was thinking about going out to Breloom on the Stealth Rock, but he went for Lava Plumer, however. And I'm going to go right for Earthquake because I don't want him getting up his rocks, trying to be a bit greedy right there. Again, I'm attacking what's in front of me because I'm going for the Jirachi win. I didn't want him trying to be greedy right there. So, Starmie comes out. Great thing about Heatran being on is the 4 times resist to Play Rough is gone. Like, straight up gone. So, at this point, I think my Breloom pretty much did its job. It can't set up on anything. It can't do anything to anything, so I'll just Mach Punch this Starmie for damage. Pretty much, Talonflame kills me, Altaria kills me, and Starmie kills me, no matter what I did, so I don't want to go out to my Azumarill. Yeah, my best play is just going out to Tornadus and just clicking Hurricane at this point. Hurricane should 2-hit Altaria if it does hit. I mean, that's such an iffy thing to say. Thankfully, it does connect. Ooh, damage is damage. Hey, how you feeling, Torn? How you feeling? Oh, you feeling kind of nice today? Ooh. So we hit 2. So we don't have to worry about that Altaria as Talonflame is going to come out. And what I can do is just knock this things off. I think it's an Wow, it's an acrobatic set. Okay. So I just wasted a turn by that. We have to go out to Garchomp too on his next attack as he goes for the double SD. I don't know if +4 acrobatics actually knocks me out, so I'm going to go for Dragon Tail. I'm going to pray. As it cleanly finishes me off. Ooh. However, I just threw this away by not going directly into Garchomp. I'm so mad I just did that. We're going to trick him though. Oh my god, everything goes down, and yeah, we're forfeiting. So unfortunately I threw that away by not going directly into Garchomp. I don't know I was so confident that he wasn't the acrobatic set, that he was a Brave Bird set, and the reason that would have been better for me is because he would have been taking the recoil, and then he would have killed himself, but that was, unfortunately, that was so bad too, holy crap. That will not happen again. Anyway, we're leading off a Gardevoir because he doesn't have a switch into a Gardevoir. He leads off Orlando. This is his rocker. And my Intimidate goes after his, so he's faster. However, he still doesn't have a switch in. He wants to go Magnezone, that's fine. That's not a switch in. He's offensive Lando though. But with the Intimidate, I can take one, even an Plate boosted Earthquake. That was so bad. Oh my god, never do that, guys. I had my Garchomp. I would have been able to take a hit. I would have been able to Dragon Tail it out and then Healing Wish back up my Garchomp. You know, we're going to move on so we don't go on tilt. But that was so bad. Oh. Don't play Pokemon early, folks. If you're not a morning person, never play it. So, we knock out that Landorus. That was a crit. He was definitely offensive because he outsped me, but I don't know if he outsped me after I Mega Evolved. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let me see. I just want to know for my own sake, you know? Modest. Yeah, we're just gonna give it the Choice Scarf set. I had a chance to kill. Bishop comes out, and we're gonna Hyper Voice this thing too. It has a sash. No. It's interesting. But I can go out to Garchomp now. Garchomp's literally only job on this team is to deal with Bisharp, so I don't care if he SD's up right now. He goes Slowbro as I'm able to get up my rocks. I don't want to switch into anything on the Scald, so I'm just going to Dragon Tail him out. This is Mega Slowbro. And again, Garchomp's only job on this team is to deal with Bisharp, so hopefully we phase it out to that Bisharp so he can't Healing Wish back up later as Azu comes out. And what I can do is just Earthquake this thing. If he wants to attack me, that's completely fine. I expect him to switch out, to be honest, but if he wants to attack me again, that's fine. Alternatively, I think my better play is actually going for Dragon Tail. I don't think he would take 4 million from this. I would actually think he would switch out, maybe trying to go Latias right now to defog. He does actually decide that taking 4 million from that attack would have been the better play, so maybe I should have went for Earthquake right there, but that's okay. Because Breloom can come out and literally picks up a kill. We'll take this. The reason I wasn't worried if he belly drum out is because Breloom is at full, so I can take him on. Actually, if I get 5 hits with this, it won't be enough because he's Mega Lati, right? This is Mega Lati, right? Has to be Mega Lati. Alright, so we have to go Torn because I don't want my I don't want Jirachi getting Thunder Wave if this is Mega Lati. Which it looks to be, yeah. And we're gonna Hurricane now because it's switching. Oh my god, it's Badef too. It just dropped the Drake. Mega Lati just dropped the Drake on me. It's pretty cool. It's really cool actually. So we'll U-turn out of there and go Azumarill. He's -2 special attack, so at least we can take him on. And I'll just click Play Rough. I don't mind if he goes Magnezone. He goes Slowbro. This is going to be 2-hit KO'd pretty easily. Not necessarily easily, but if he goes Magnezone, that puts him in range of Mach Punch. I can always Healing Wish back up my Azumarill later. Actually, I would love if he sacked his Slowbro right here. He should sack Bisharp though. It's at 1 HP and there are rocks up. He 100% should sack Bisharp. It's literally at 1 HP and there are rocks up. And I don't know if he's Defog, Draco Meteor, Mega Latias. That's really interesting. It's a cool set. Why did I stay in? It wasn't worth it, even if he was a Brave Birding variant, to get rid of his item. Thinking about it, like looking back. I didn't think he could KO my Garchomp. Like I actually want to see how much it did now. I don't want to be stuck on that game. Because I'm not, but I'm just curious. Talonflame. Well, how would I know which one he is? I wouldn't know his set. Yeah, so he sacks the Bisharp, which is great. Don't have to worry about that ever coming back again. As Magnezone is going to come out and ooh, it's a threat. Definitely a threat. How do I deal with this? He has no reason not to Flash Cannon right here. I'm going to go Jirachi. I can U-turn out depending on his moves. He goes right for Thunderbolt though. I don't have a switch in. I can't necessarily go Breloom right here. The play might be to Healing Wish back up my Tornadus to knock off his Magnezone to then put it in range of well, that would have been the play, but that's not what happened. So now I'm actually going to healing witch back up my Azu. And just click player off. Once again. I really want him to sack this so I can just click Aqua Jet. Or at least Waterfall. Not really, because he has 2 water resists and the Magna Zone. His energy ball. Oh man, the ladder's crazy. But I'm able to knock him out with player off, thankfully, as at this point I can pretty much win with my Breloom. So what we are going to do is just go for player off again. I can't risk switching out to anything. If I want my Breloom to win, I need to get a little bit more damage off on his Magna Zone, actually. If I do want Breloom to win, that's what I have to do. He should Flash Cannon right here, I think. But then at the end, Volt Switch just gives him so much more momentum. I mean, Tornadus outspeed Scarf Magna Zone anyway. Would have loved to have a little bit more damage on him. What if he just doubles? What if he just flat out doubles? You forget about Volt Switch, just double. Predict me. Okay, I'm faster, so I win. I definitely win now. Yeah. Breloom comes out, just clicks Mach Punch. What if he is... What if he's Chople Berry? Why am I whispering? You guys hear me? What if he's Chople Berry, though? Yo, Joe God 97. Don't be Chople Berry, bro. You were only like 7 when Chople Berry came out. You don't know about that. Are you Sap Sipper or Azumarill? Stop. Stop. Okay. Yo, I have nightmares of that, man. Slowbro comes out. Should be able to deal with this. I'm actually going to Spore it, though. Just to be safe. I guess he will wake up anyway, but if he does wake up, at the range he'll be, let's say I get like a 2 hit and it does like 1%, like it doesn't matter because Torn wins anyway. I actually get 3 hits, nice. So basically if I got 2 hits right there and he woke up and went for Side Shock and knocked me out, Torn knocks off, Magna Zone, I have Heat Wave 4, and then I just gotta knock off the Slowbro and I won. So I will be able to go for Mach Punch versus this Magna Zone, and that's gonna go down, and that is gonna be game. Good game, dude. So I hope it came out. I typed it. Ooh, this guy has a cool team. This guy has the, I use this team in black and white with Uniclus over Clefable. That's what he's using. He's using the black and white team with Uniclus over Clefable. Nice black and white team. Let's see if I actually still have it. Team builder. Nope. Not on this one. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? This thing doesn't have a switching. I'm leading off a Gardevoir. I mean, Gardevoir's just like the go-to lead. Fun gen. Definitely a fun gen. I liked Black and White NU the best. Bugglade and then Clef? Just a question. I know Gary, the Gengar, gave me this team. Alright. Alright. Have fun. Okay. But it definitely is a black and white team because I use this to ladder with. So it leads off with the Abomasnow and what I'm going to do is Mega Evolve and HP Fire as he goes directly into Heatran. I didn't expect that because Focus Blast was also an option right there. But I am faster than this Heatran. So if I want to, I could Focus Blast it twice. Oh, I'm feeling like it today. Ghost Kyurem. Oh god, please hit. Nah, that'd be too easy. The Kyurem comes out. I can Hyper Voice it though. I can definitely Hyper Voice it though. Specs Ice Beam won't be able to knock me out. I mean, I'm weakening my Gardevoir, but I want to weaken. The way I use Gardevoir is I just like it to weaken people's teams. So I would have loved to hit that Focus Blast right there. As Heatran is going to come out with Hail Up. No, Focus Blast is not going to be able to knock him out. No way. So I don't want to stay in on this thing this time. I would have loved to hit the Focus Blast earlier when he didn't stay in, obviously, because I expected the Lava Plume right there. I go Garchomp, and what I can do is even though he does have a switch in, I'm actually just going to go for Earthquake again because players love to, I don't know if he's going to do it, but I know a lot of people actually love to stay in for zero reason. For actually zero reason, so I don't mind weakening his Kyurem. It is the sub Kyurem though. I'm gonna go Gardevoir because if he decides to sub, I Hyper Voice him. He goes right for Ice Beam and crits me. Great. Great. I will just Hyper Voice though. Because if Heat comes out, I mean, Focus Blast is 2 KOing anyway. That sucks that he crit me, but I can't do anything about that. I'll just Hyper Voice though. I don't want him going Clefable, predicting anything. I can always heal and wish this thing back up later if I want to. So we are able to get the Heat right now, and we're gonna attempt to Focus Blast. I think. I guess he's probably gonna go Clef, but we do connect, and we are able to knock out Heat. Nice, nice. Gardevoir, thank you. As Abomasnow is gonna come out. Ooh, threatening Mon. I have Jirachi, so I kind of don't expect him to Ice Shard, to be completely honest. Am I a man? I'm a man. Unfortunately, being a man doesn't always pay off, guys. Unfortunate. But, like, look at Jirachi versus this team. It can pretty much flinch his entire team to death. I'm going to go for U-turn right here because one Iron Head wouldn't knock him out anyway. And, I guess I have Torn to pivot into regardless of what he does. Basically, if he goes Lando, I kind of hope he's Rocky Helmet just because he's going to be taking more damage than I would be taking. But what I can do is go out into my Breloom. As it turns out, he's not Rocky Helmet. Okay, and we can just go right for the Rock Tomb right now. I think he's Scarf Landorus. Regardless of what he is, he's faster than me. Like, no matter what he is faster than me. As you can see, he was buffeted. He was hit by the hail first. So what I can do is go for Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb is just my best play overall because if he decides to go out into Abomasnow, puts in the range of Mach Punch. If he goes to Fable, I do damage. I guess Bullet Seed would have been fine too. Thinking about it if I got multiple hits, but I wanted to Rock Tomb regardless just to be safer, I guess. Yeah, the fact that Hail Up is nice because that Landorus, I'm pretty sure it's Scarf Landorus, so he does go Clef. Good. Good play, good play. I kind of want to predict him to go Abomasnow, but at the same time, I don't think... I'm just going to go for Spore. Yeah, forget it. You see right there, like, I would have predicted my opponent to go Abomasnow if it was anybody else, but the way he was playing with his Kyurem, I don't know. So, we'll be able to hit this Landorus with the Bullet Seed. Ooh, he actually allows me to hit him, and we get a nice amount of hits, too. Ooh, I'll take that. And we'll be able to go out to guard. Actually, I kind of expect him to go out into his Kyurem right now. He's not going to U-turn. Yeah, I'm going out to Tornadus. Yeah, he definitely wasn't going to U-turn in that turn anyway. And what I can do is just fire off a Hurricane. Like, look at his Hurricane resist. It doesn't exist. It's the Kyurem. So, if we actually hit 2, I'm pretty sure Kyurem will be 2. Actually, it's really close. I don't think Kyurem will be 2 KO. But he goes Starmie as we do hit the Hurricane. Nice. And we get the Confusion, which is cool as well. And what I can do is just go right for knockoff. It won't be able to knock him out, but at least it gets rid of its leftovers. Again, putting him in range to be flinched by me clicking Iron Head. Look at his Iron Head resist. It's not being flinched. And Confusion is going to play the price right there. I mean, I would have loved to hit Focus Blast on Kyurem anyway, so we'll take it. Abomasnow is going to come out, and what I can do is just U-turn out. I take an Ice Shard regardless. Brilliant's Mach Punch is nice to break Kyurem sub. Yeah, we'll just sack Garchomp. I mean, I could get up rocks, but it depends. If he goes for Earthquake or anything other than Blizzard, I would have been fine anyway. But now what I can do is go out into my Jirachi and just click Iron Head. Iron Head 2 KOs Abomasnow, 2 KOs Landorus, 2 KOs Kyurem, 2 KOs Clefable. Jirachi just comes through at this point. Jirachi, Medusa head on me like I'm a Illuminati. Oh. Hey, okay. Anyway. What is wrong with me sometimes? Yum. One head. All I need. Landorus comes out and he's definitely going for U-turn here, but I'm going Tornadus anyway. As he goes for knockoff, so he actually gives me momentum, allowing me to go for Iron Head again because I can go for U-turn at this point. It is Scarf Landorus. If he stays in, he is in range of Iron Head. Knockoff doesn't 2 KO. Basically, I get to U-turn out versus whatever he goes out into. He does stay in, so now he is in range of Iron Head. So I'll be able to go right back out into my Jirachi, and I don't want to risk a random Custap Berry as weird as it sounds, I'm actually not going to risk a random custom berry. So I'm going to go out to my Tornadus on the knockoff, and I will allow him to knock me out. And I'm just going to go for U-turn right here. I think it's my best play overall. Yeah. Because I'll be able to go, again, I'm not going to risk the random custom berry and losing the game to stuff like that. So I would be able to go right back out on the Jirachi and just click Iron Head. Landorus goes down now to -1 Iron Head anyway at 18%. So I win the game regardless. He's probably going to sack Clef right here because it's asleep. Yeah, I win. Pretty sure. Why am I 319 speed though? Yeah, he does sack the Clef. Good, that'll be to a KO'd. I'll be able to knock that thing out with the next one. Nice, nice, nice. Lando is going to come out. I can knock that thing out with the next Iron Head. Pretty sure I knock it out. This knocks it out, right? No, the smarter play is sacking Burlum. And then going right back on the Jirachi and clicking Iron Head to 100% ensure that I knock it out. I'm not risking some ridiculous roll. I'm not risking him being like the Blunder or the CTC 96 HP Landorus for no reason. And Kiram comes out and Earth Power, unless he crits me, he cannot knock me out. And he has to break through flinch and crit me, which he does not. And Jirachi's going to be able to come through, and that is going to be a good game. So, Jirachi really coming through. It did what I expected it to do. I put myself in range of not being in a position where I actually had to click Iron Head multiple times. The only time I clicked Iron Head was knocking out a Bomb Snow, knocking out Landorus. 70 games is going to be so tight. Good luck, bro. Just use stall. That's why I want to use this team, by the way, because I have Mega Gardevoir, the Stall Breaker. But alright, so we'll leave that. But thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I really am sorry about my performance versus that Talonflame. I feel like I played the game pretty well up until that point, and I definitely threw, which is something that I hate doing, and that's something that I know that I do whenever I play early, whenever I haven't slept enough. So I know I know that about me. That's why whenever I play a tournament match, I make sure it's not in the morning anymore because of stuff like that. But thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing, and I will see you guys later. Cue the outro.